What's going on, guys? This is Brunny and welcome back to another Australian Championships reaction video. And today, it's time. My elimination has finally come out on the Beatbox Australia channel, and I urge you all to go and watch it before I do this reaction. But yes, so this is Brunny. He's been beatboxing for almost no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do an intro, to be honest. I'm just really looking forward to hearing this. On the night, I was very happy with how my elimination went. And I know that it's only going to sound better in the video because Millsy does an amazing job with the audio, and also the video editing so far has been amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this. First off, I want to say I will not be ranking this in my rankings because it would be way too objective for me to rank my own elimination. So I'm just saying in advance, there'll be no ranking for my elimination. But I will talk about where I ranked, how the judges ranked me, and the feedback that they gave me for this elimination. So that's about it. Without further ado, let's have a listen.
This guy's hailing out of Sydney, New South Wales, an incredible a cappella performer. I'm really can't wait to see this. So,
big ups to Gypsy for mentioning the a cappella background as well. I know he follows my a cappella stuff on Instagram a lot, so thank you so much for mentioning that.
You guys know what to do by now, so we're ready to go with a 3, 2, 1, beatbox.
Do you ever feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? On your shoulders. Do you ever feel like your time is finally over? Finally over. Do you ever feel it? Cause I've had this feeling many times before. Times before. And all I'm thinking now is that I want more. Cause this feeling makes me feel human. Cause it makes me human. Cause it makes me feel. Makes me feel. Cause it makes me makes me feel makes me yeah. Cause this feeling makes me feel human.
And that is time. Whoa! Australia, give it up for Brunny.
Thank you so much.
Nothing at the table.
Leaving nothing at the table. Oh my God. So I need to take a second. Hearing this video and seeing how that went, I honestly couldn't be happier with how that elimination sounded. There were, of course, a few problems which I'll talk about, but this is the first time I've listened back to an elimination and genuinely been overjoyed with how it sounded. I'm so happy with how this performance went. So first off, I want to just say thank you to the crowd for giving me that energy while I was performing, because without you guys, it would have been so different. As beatboxers, we feed off the crowd and how everyone reacts. So thank you so much to the crowd for giving me that energy and supporting me while I was performing. It was an absolute pleasure. Thank you to the judges as well. Thank you to everyone else who competed. It was an absolute pleasure and privilege to be able to perform in the Australian Beatbox Championship again. Yeah, so let's talk about this elimination. This is my song called Human. And I had a draft of this elimination ready probably 4 months before the event. So I had a 4-month period where I was just sort of working on it every now and again, refining it and that sort of thing. So what you hear now is actually an extended version of the refined routine, because at about the 45 seconds left mark around here, I realized that instead of 5 or 10 seconds left on the elimination, I had 50 seconds. So this last section, which I'll play from here, this transition section, I'm trying to think of what I can do for the last drop, because I didn't have something planned past this. And I decided, because I hadn't done a heavy drop so far, just go all in. All in with the snort bass. Yeah, this last drop was improvised, and then this run. That run and the last little riff into the lip roll was meant to happen 40 seconds before this, at the end of the routine. But yes, so that was a little thing that happened on the night. And I noticed there were a couple of other competitors who rushed their routines as well, but I'm happy that I was able to hold it together. Also, one thing that a lot of people have pointed out is the suit. Where's a good shot of the suit? There we go. So this suit, I actually bought this a couple of months before the elimination, before the championship, because I was meant to wear it for an event at university. That event never happened, and I only got to wear this a couple times between when that event was going to happen and this championship. This is just a suit off of Temu, by the way, but it looks so damn good under spotlights. I'm so happy that I got to wear this. You'll see in the battles, though, it was very hot on the night, so I ended up taking the jacket off and just wearing the shirt and tie. But yeah, I was very happy with how that looked. So let's talk about this. So we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to play this in a second. Now, the judges were Lucrative, Gale, and Raz from left to right. I ended up getting 2 first places from Lucrative and Gale, and I got a 3rd place from Raz. And the main reason that Raz gave me a 3rd place, he told me, was because my transitions between tech and basses weren't clean. He said that those transitions just seemed a little messy. And that's why he marked me down, because it was a consistent thing throughout the whole elimination. However, getting 2 first places means that I was able to place first in these eliminations, which I was not expecting. I was hoping to get into the top 8 and maybe make it to around 4th or 5th, because I knew that this style would stand out. But to get first in the eliminations is something that I never thought I could do. So I'm so happy with that. So let's go through, let's have a look at this. So this intro, this is kind of a hallmark of my eliminations thus far, is the fact that I do a lot of these sort of melodic intros with the lip oscillations or with throat bass. So yeah, this intro. Yeah, this is something I introduced only about a month before the championship. This comes out. it was a combination of nerves and also like sort of readjusting to the stage, because this is my first stage performance and like competition since Sydney Royale in 2022. So it's been almost 2 years. But yeah, so that section where I go into the falsetto is meant to be and then go into the transition. So I missed a couple notes in the intro, which I wasn't happy about, but I was able to recover, which I'm very happy with. So this transition was fun.
Do you ever feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? On your shoulders.
The crowd starts cheering, and I'm like, yes, because when you start singing in a beatboxing routine, it's always hit or miss. For me, because of the singing training, it's usually a hit, but I was still so nervous about coming in with the singing because I was like, please tell me people take this the right way. And hearing the crowd cheer after only like 5 seconds of singing was just perfect for me. But yeah, so the lyrics of this routine are, do you ever feel like the weight of the world's on your shoulders? Do you ever feel like your time is finally over? Do you feel it? I've felt this feeling many times before, but all I'm thinking now is I want more because these feelings make me feel human. This is sort of a text that I wrote for this routine, and it's very meaningful to me because life is always tough, but in the end, life would be boring without the challenges. That's sort of what the lyrics mean. And especially in my beatboxing, that's always been the case. There's always been challenges for me in beatboxing, in looping, and just in performing. And the fact that I'm out here is just who I am. The fact that I'm out here after these challenges is who I am as a person. So that's what the lyrics mean. This section went very well. So let's keep going.
Do you ever feel like your time is finally over? Finally over. Do you ever feel it? Cause I've had this feeling many times before. Times before.
Sort of missed that run a little bit. It's meant to be times before. No. Never mind. Jesus Christ, let's try that again. So that run is meant to be sort of more times before. So that hit on the chest space, I sort of missed in the video. It wasn't terrible. Ended up recovering, continuing to perform. So yeah. Anyway, the rest of this elimination though actually went very, very well. I was very happy with how this all went. So let's continue playing.
And all I'm thinking now is that I want more. Cause this feeling makes me feel human.
My lip rolls were hitting on the night as well. I was very happy.
Cause it makes me human. Cause it makes me feel.
Into the powerful build-up.
Makes me feel.
Yeah. So this drop, again, the trumpeting at the top is very, very difficult to do live. So I was focusing so much in this moment, but yeah, I was very happy with. And then the snore bass also came out. I love how the crowd didn't realize because they were cheering until the second set of snort basses, and then they started cheering for it. And then they
Cause it makes me.
Kind of messed up my drums there, but again I recover. And around here is when I see the timer and realize I gotta improvise the last drop.
makes me
here,
feel.
just slow it down. Feels like you can take a breath, is what this section was meant to be. And that's exactly what I was doing too.
Makes me.
And now they can hear the small bass.
Yeah. Cause this feeling makes me feel human.
And that last run was just perfect. I remember, I think Lucrative and Gale in the podcast, you can go watch that on Beatbox New South Wales. They thought that run was improvised, and I didn't mention it in the podcast, but that run was meant to happen. It was just meant to happen before the improvised section. So I still got to finish on the run, and it sounded great. The human, like that run all sounded perfect. And the crowd just, like, I had so many people come up to me after I did this elimination and say, bro, you killed it. That sounded amazing. Like, I probably had like 20 or 25 people, and I literally looked at them and I said, wait, did that actually sound good? Because it's very hard to tell when you're performing whether you sound good on stage. But seriously, thank you to the crowd and the other beatboxers and the judges just so much for your support. Because this is the best I think this is the best I've ever beatboxed on stage. And I'm so happy that I was rewarded with first place in the eliminations, but no spoilers, that probably set me up for the most difficult battle in the top 8. You guys will see that in a bit. So with that, I'd like to thank you guys once more so much for the support for this elimination and all the comments that I've gotten on the video. Please go and check out the original video on Beatbox Australia. And that'll be it from me. See you all in the next reaction. Peace out.